see you.
Nice
How
to
are
see
you?
you again. I'm very well, thank you.
How many people say when they meet you for the first time, hello, Jean?
They usually just say fire up the quattro or fire up my wife or something, I don't know.
Are you still fond of him? Are you still fond of him?
Oh, yeah. He's good fun. I mean, you know, it's such a cracking part that we're filming the second series of Ashes at the moment.
Yeah.
Another sort of about 5 weeks to go. So, so it's, he's fun. Yeah.
And well, I mean, we'll talk a bit about that in a minute, but I mean, and we want to talk about your book, which is very much rooted in all of that. But first of all, we must mention Demons, because this is the new thing. This is it's only been going out for a couple of weeks now.
Yeah.
6 million viewers last Saturday.
Yeah, I know. Not
doing
bad.
really well.
Not bad.
It's a really interesting idea.
It is. It's just, I mean, it's one of those sort of shows. It's a conceptual piece, and it's vampires and monsters, and the bottom line is just sort of the story between good and evil, you know, and the fight between good and evil. And it's just kind of, it's perfect sort of Saturday night fodder, you know. It's sort of fun.
Well,
really.
for those who haven't caught it because they've been on holiday or been under the duvet with the flu and stuff, but let's see, you're getting really good figures. You play an ex-CIA agent who's now in London. Yeah. Initially, totally cynical about, you know, the other world, the other half, and all the rest of it, but is confronted with the reality of spectres and spooks and evil.
Yes, and is out to smite lots of some rather fun lines for an actor. I will surely smite thee.
But you know,
why does he talk like that?
No, but Americans do talk like that.
What, biblically?
I read a lot of American detective fiction.
Oh,
you know,
right.
And they do use the word slain by.
Slain, but well, originally it was written as a Texan, so you could sort of say, I will smite thee and things, and I just thought, oh my God, you know, if I tried doing that for 11 weeks, it'll be a nightmare.
Well, let's see you then smiting Mackenzie Crooks.
Oh yes.
This is a great scene. Now, you've got this special gun for smiting. Smiting these otherworldly figures.
Gun.
But it only works on the little ones.
Yes.
It never seems to work on the big cheeses like Mackenzie Crooks.
It's a bit like a Maserati. It looks great, doesn't always work. You know,
well, here we are then.
Yeah.
Here the two of you meet up on a windy street corner.
Put the gun down.
Wonderful, because a bit like the villains in Doctor Who. Yeah. They are scary, but there's always an edge of comedy underneath
Absolutely.
it. You know? It's perfect.
It's kind of it's enjoyable hokum, I think somebody described it as. And that's absolutely right. It's good fun.
Do you let your little girls watch it?
My eldest does, Millie.
She
watches it, and she. I asked her the other day, I said, what do you think of Demons? You enjoy it? Because my wife and I went out for dinner on the first night, as you know. We don't get out much. And Millie sort of turned around and she said, Daddy, I watched Demons, and I thought it was really funny. And I said, why? What did you think was funny? She said, well, that bit where you fell over the car and then you got up and you went, oh, I'm too old for this.
Oh, that's sweet.
She said, you could have stuck to the script. I was like, no, that was in the script. Yeah.
So that scene we just saw with Mackenzie Crook there.
Yeah.
You saw him, though. You were both there together.
But you didn't see the one you blew away?
Oh, no, he was there as well. That was Martin Hancock.
All right.
Who plays, who used to be in Corrie, in Coronation Street, played Spider. Do you know that?
Of course, Spider, the eco-warrior.
Yeah.
I knew it.
And and it was just kind of disconcerting. It's just sort of bloke who went, all right, Phil, how are you? And all this sort of garb. And it was like, and you are? It's Martin. It's like, oh, no. But then, obviously, you know, you shoot him and then they put on the effects of him.
Of course, yeah. Otherwise it would be murder, wouldn't it?
Otherwise it'd be dead.
Yes, exactly. You couldn't finish the series.
And I'd be up for, yes.
We had a quick chat before the show today, and I basically congratulated you on this incredibly sort of burgeoning point in your career. I mean, you've always had a really busy career, but at the moment you seem to be sort of doing everything and everywhere. Do you think Gene Hunt, although you've played leads in many TV dramas before that, do you think Gene Hunt has been that kind of catapult that's got you onto that next level?
Oh, absolutely, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it changed my career completely.
Yeah. Couldn't see it coming, I bet.
No, I mean, I always remember that reading that script, Life on Mars, the very first day, for the first time. I remember the first sort of 16, 17 pages, you know, before Sam Tyler wakes up in '73 and just thinking, well, it's another cop show. You know, come on. And then suddenly this moment where he wakes up 1973 and those lines of... I just remember shooting that first scene. We had a wonderful Barrett, our director, who's about to do a movie with Tom Cruise, I think, now. So he's doing all right and all. Yeah, I'm just putting, you know, it's just like almost dinner time, you know, I'm having oops, I never walk into my kingdom thinking you're king of the jungle. And I just remember shooting that scene, and that was... And we always thought, this is either going to really work, or it's going to be a bloody disaster,
well,
you know.
History has spoken.
And thank God, you know.
What's really funny is that your character, you playing Gene Hunt, this is sort of incredibly sort of sexist, you know, brutal cop, became such an incredible hit with women. They sort of
I'm a
said,
throb.
Yeah.
I'm a throb, dude.
You
It's
get
official.
invited to weddings. And will you wear the gloves? Will you wear the gloves?
Don't. It's serious. One has been invited to weddings. I got invited to a wedding to give the bride away. I was asked if I'd give the bride away. And I said, you know, obviously, I don't know these people. And you know, this is absolutely true. They said, well, could we have a cardboard cutout of him instead? It's absolutely true.
Which brings us neatly to the title of your book. Things ain't what they used to
can
be.
we just see Ashes to Ashes and see him, because we haven't seen him yet, as Gene. We've seen him as, you know, as his real self. I want to see him as Gene. This is Ashes to Ashes. This is actually, I think, the episode where Keely Hawes, it's the first one when she comes back.
Yeah.
She has, and you know, she's heard these weird tales, you know, from John Sim, that, you know, back in time and stuff, and she's shot, isn't she, in the present, and she reappears in the past, and she's very, very confused, but she recognises you by your actions. Here we go. Poor Keely. We've interviewed Keely a couple of times here. She's so funny. She's such a laugh. Is she good fun on the set?
Yeah, she's fabulous. We're a great. We're like sort of the Scooby-Doo gang. You know, we have there's a real bond between us all, and we have a lot of laughs, and we take the mick out of each other, and we have a good time. Yeah, we're very lucky.
Well, listen, I've got a book at home on the coffee table, which I look at when I'm in a nostalgic mood. It's called My Dad Had One of Those. I don't know if you've seen it. And it's a book about all the cars of the 70s and 80s, the family cars that men used to drive.
Yeah.
And God, they look awful now. I mean, they look shocking.
Yeah.
This is not dissimilar, this book. Things ain't what they used to be.
Yeah.
Is it 70s and 80s?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's more 70s.
Right.
I think, but generally we go up to the 80s as well.
And a sort of comparison between then and now, like, for example, bubble cars versus smart car.
Yeah, it's just a whole wide range of things. I had a very, very useful help from my editor, Philip Dodd, who was brilliant. And we used to sit down together and just come up with subjects. And, you know, and some they worked and some they didn't. And things like, you know, what were Christmases like back in the 70s compared to now.
Well, you had more gravy.
Yeah. Or jus, as they call it now.
A drizzle of jus.
A drizzle of jus, which I guess is well known, drives me nuts when you go.
Well, you were born in '63, weren't you?
63, yeah.
63, right. So you would have been 10 in '73.
Yeah.
I was 17.
Wow,
then,
you left school.
Yeah, well, I left school young. I joined the local paper when I was 16.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I remember that era. At the time, I thought we all felt very smart. We were in three-piece suits. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Well, you weren't. You were at school.
Well, I was in. I remember girls were in hot pants.
That's true.
Yeah.
They were fantastic.
They were great hot pants.
Corduroy hot pants.
Yeah. Or
Claret
velvet
coloured
sometimes.
Well, they
often.
still are, though, you know.
Oh, but not like
They're
not like the hot pants.
Yeah, they
no.
are.
Did you ever wear
In the
hot
summer.
pants?
They wear tights with them now. They didn't in our day.
No, they were bare
No,
legs.
that's true, yes. They have
Just flesh.
ironic hot pants these days. With coloured
Politically
tights.
correct.
Apart from fashion, what things do you think worked better back then than they do now? What artefacts were better, do you think?
Well, I don't know that they work better. They look better. Thing like the chopper bike, for instance.
Oh, great bike.
I mean, it was a fantastic bike, but I'm not sure if that lever thing in the middle was anything other than sort of show. It was like put together by
It's led to a lot of infertile men, I think.
And a lot of
if you came off your bike onto that thing.
But again, you know, I think there is a version of the chopper bike out now, but it's not got that bit because health and safety deem it to be that you take your eyes off the road or for a second like that.
That was the point. You were being
Exactly.
your dad. You were being your dad,
And
changing gear.
You'd have the odd crash, you know, you'd graze yourself. You don't see enough kids with bruises and grazes on their knees now.
Let's go out and kick a few.
Let's go. Yeah, it's true.
Let's
Drag
go.
them along on the concrete. There you go. You think that's a bruise? This is one kid.
TV, of course. I've made a little list here.
Yeah.
Miami Vice or CSI Miami? Miami Vice, surely.
Yeah.
Come on, Judy.
Definitely.
Miami Vice.
You think?
Well,
Don
I used to
Johnson.
enjoy.
Tubbs, Crockett and Tubbs. Oh, did you enjoy it? It was cult.
Yeah, well, I was never
That
into
music,
kind
it was
of
great. An opening sequence as well.
thing. No, I was never really into all that.
No?
Really?
No.
All right.
No.
Oh, what are your fond memories of the 70s and 80s then?
I don't know. Upstairs, downstairs.
Upstairs, downstairs. That's a bit of cosy drama. Absolutely.
What is it with the cuffs, Philip?
What, the cuffs?
A lot of the pictures of you as him, and indeed yourself now, you're always doing that with the old cuffs.
I don't know. I think probably the photographer said, play with your cuffs. Do something interesting.
It's probably because very few men these days wear cuffs. As
true.
a routine. I've got them on, but that's because I'm on the telly.
I like cufflinks, actually.
I do too, yeah.
I think they're good. I always feel rather naked without them if I'm wearing a suit, if you know what I mean.
What?
You've just got buttons.
Just got buttons on, yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know
I like
this,
the
would you,
way
Judy?
they
Sorry,
sort of
this
fall, like yours
Yes,
do, when they
exactly.
just
it's like you don't
sets
feel
the arm
comfortable
off.
without your suspenders on. It's exactly the same kind of thing.
Steady.
All right,
This
okay.
is getting to be a very silly masculine conversation.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Well, you're with Gene Hunt. What do you expect?
Exactly. What do you expect? So listen, it's great to see you. The book, Things Ain't
Thank
What They
you.
Used to Be, is out now. And it's a riot, actually. And you
Thank
don't have
you.
to remember the 70s or 80s to enjoy it.
Well, it's just
fun.
you'll understand what your parents are about if you read
Absolutely
it.
right.
Yeah.
Well, good luck with everything, whatever 2009 brings. I know you can't stay with us, you've got to be off, but thank you for being here. It's really good to see you again.
Thank you, Richard. Lovely to see you,
Lovely to
Judy.
see you.
Pleasure. Thank you.
OK, still